The sudden passing of OG Maco started a conversation about the opposite of what usually happens or what we usually see when majority of our favorite rappers, they're either at the top or at least on the verge of becoming a household name before they were taken from this world. From Young Dolph to Nipsey Hussle, their lives was cut short in the prime of their success. Maco, an Atlanta rapper, went viral in 2014 with his hit single You Guessed It, produced by Brandon Thomas. Now this song peaked at number 90 on the Billboard Hot 100. The rapper was signed to Quality Control QC at the time of the release. With hip-hop partners, OG Maco was signed to the same label QC as the Migos. Maco was definitely next on the list to take over the music industry, or at least the South. Critics and fans see Maco as a versatile artist with a twist of trap, punk, and eclectic sounds. The same year in 2014, Maco released several projects including the OG Maco EP and Give 'Em Hell. His label anticipated that his next release would blow the lid for his future success, but it did not. Even though the mixtape was a free download via Quality Control's website, no one showed support to the new music. Almost immediately after, fans in the industry started to label Maco a one-hit wonder. Months later, unfortunately, Maco was in a near-fatal car accident that would cause him to lose his right eye. In July of 2016, that accident caused him to have several multiple skull fractures, a cracked vertebrae, heart palpitations, along with the loss of his entire right eye. According to Maco, doctors immediately had to remove the eye, in which he shared on Instagram.
What exactly happened?
Well, I mean, it's just, this is the thing about it. Everybody think like shit happens with like extraordinary circumstances, and it really don't, bro. It's just a drunken situation, you know, and you shouldn't drink and drive, and people shouldn't text and drive. You know what I'm saying? You never should combine the three, so that's how that goes.
Do you have any memory on what was going on in your head at that moment?
Yeah, bro, it's not like a fucking concussion. You hit your face. You break shit.
First operation complete. Thank you for all of your love and support. The journey continues. OGG. During a Vlad TV interview, Maco revealed that his eye popped out and dropped from his face during the car accident.
I don't know who the fuck died. Nobody died, you know what I'm saying? But it was a bad little wreck, and I hit my face on the fucking hard part of the dashboard, and it crushed this part under my face, so it wasn't really my eye. The story that came out was like that my eye was destroyed, and that wasn't what was true. The orbital here and the bones here were fucked.
So you cracked your skull, essentially.
Yeah, so my eye dropped.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying?
Like it actually came out your
No,
head.
it didn't come out. It dropped down.
Oh, okay.
You feel, like, into my face.
Into
like,
your face.
So your eye can drop out or it can drop down, and my eye dropped down. So what people were seeing, they seen the pictures was actually like the top and under part of my eye. You know what I'm saying? So they had to go in through my face and then like add some shit here. Like this isn't real. They added some shit in there.
What is it?
I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like
it's something.
It's fucking surgical magic. I don't know what the fuck it is, you know what I'm saying? And they boosted my eye back up, and during that time it was a fuckload of swelling, and because they had to go in through my eye here, it was all of this was exposed. So the end part of my eye all the way down here was all exposed, and that's why I had to wear the patch and stuff, because any like dust or anything blown in there would got infected.
Okay, so
usually celebrities are often praised, especially when they're down and out. We got to think about the hashtags. Think about the hashtags that are usually created when a celebrity goes through things. You got free Young Thug, you got free Tory Lanez, etc., etc. But for OG Maco's sake, fans and supporters started to joke at OG Maco, which Maco didn't like, eventually causing hurt by the criticism, and he spoke out. Confidence in his artistry pretty much plummeted, to the point where he felt insensitive about the comments and the jokes about his eye, and it caused him great frustration. On a now deleted tweet, Maco said, "Y'all fans don't know me at all." According to OG Maco, he says that his label QC after the accident didn't provide him any support during those difficult times.
Relationship currently with your label QC, is that y'all still on good terms? Like,
oh man,
you know, we had to ask.
You had to ask that.
We had to
you know what's
ask.
funny? Him and I just had a conversation about this last night.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all two things. One, y'all thought I got left out bad and bougie? I mean, have you ever watched the Bad and Bougie video and noticed Have you ever noticed that I'm in the Bad and Bougie
I haven't
video?
noticed.
You
I
never
haven't
noticed.
noticed. Break
I'm
it down.
the
Give
freshest
us.
motherfucker in the Bad and Bougie video.
I didn't even know she was in the video.
With the eye patch on. Yes, I am. I am.
Damn.
And that's the last time I seen anybody from QC. That video. I don't talk to nobody.
How long ago was that?
I don't try to talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody.
Okay, I feel you.
It's so much fuckery.
Okay.
I tell people like this: if you really want to ask like what happened, right? You don't really have to ask me what happened. Just look at what happens to everybody else and what did happen. You feel me? Like, how many artists do you know that had one of the biggest songs in the world that never went on tour with anybody else? How many artists do you know that had one of the biggest songs in the world that only got 2 music videos, maybe 3, right? How many do you know that signed to a major label first? Not only do they never get the album out, but you never even get a single. You never even get a single from that album, ever. Not digital, not radio, not nothing. You feel me? If it was something with me, right? Okay, why did I never get another feature with Migos? Why don't I have a feature with Yachty? Where was it's a quality control tape out, right? I'm not on it.
QC, the label, moved on and started to focus on newer artists like Lil Baby, while Maco took the backseat. For the year of 2017 to 18, Maco's career was falling even more deep as he didn't have a major label or a partnership pushing him. In 2019, Maco revealed to the world that he was battling a flesh-eating bacteria disorder. The condition affects the face, body, and resulted in Maco having more surgeries. Despite Maco's efforts to stay positive, his issues forced him to isolate from the music industry. Even after he performed interviews in which he gave information on his decline, he also talked about the industry and how labels will exploit their artists once they don't need them anymore. He also spoke on his mental health issues.
I know it took a lot to share any of that because I've been going through this for about 3 months, and everybody I really thought would be there, who I really thought I could depend on just wasn't there, People who I given all of my love to and all of my everything to just didn't show up, and it caused me to not really trust anybody or believe in anything, and I went through really the worst of it. I've been scared a lot. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if I was going to lose my entire face. I almost did, necrosis, any kind of flesh-eating bacteria, if you ever had one, if you ever get one, just keep safe. Follow the regimen that your doctors or dermatologists, whatever they give you, make sure you follow it. And above all, don't let your mental, don't let it get into the dark place. I let mine get there, and it's not something that you want to let happen. So my friend told me the other day that maybe I should share what I've been going through instead of beating myself down or feeling how I felt about it, which I wanted to die a bunch of days. So this morning it was just on my heart to let you guys know what's going on. And once I come out of this better, more beautiful than ever, I want you guys to be, ready. I'm gonna kick ass.
In the early days of December of 2024, OG Maco made the news for attempting to take his life. According to TMZ, they say Maco was inside of his house in Los Angeles, California, where the neighbors heard a weapon go off. According to the reports, Maco was found unresponsive and was rushed to a local hospital where he would stay in a coma for weeks. According to Papa Perk, his manager Papa Perk said they were looking to rebuild his brand and release music under a new alias before this attempt happened. Almost 2 weeks after, 2 days after Christmas, OG Maco was pronounced gone from the world. They say his coma took a turn, placing him in critical condition where he could not be revived. Doctors tried to get a proper brain scan with the attempts to flush out toxins, but they were unable to save him. His team went to social media to announce the passing. With heavy hearts, we share the heartbreaking news of the passing of our beloved Ben, known to the world as OG Maco. His life was a testament of resilience, creativity, and boundless love. Through his music, passion, and unwavering spirit, he touched so many lives and left a lasting impact. Some fans say that OG Maco wanted peace to leave this earth because of him losing his eye, while others say the flesh-eating bacteria disease was the real reason that OG Maco didn't want to be here. But one thing's for sure, the OG Maco fans will remember him as a trendsetter and a pioneer.